Good morning. Oh, your mic's not open. Good morning, everyone. We got TeamODZ live. We got the ODivaZ chill ride. We got Andy hanging out. He just muted himself. He's watching the Giro. Good morning, he says. Thanks everyone for joining us. We got France, RGV going on. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We got Tiffany as our ride leader. Doing a fantastic job as always. What are you guys up to on this fantastic Wednesday morning?
We're in a perky mood.
You know, it is Wednesday. It means it's not Monday or Tuesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I mean, by definition. Hey, what's up, Andy Lawton? Got a Fondo coming up this Saturday. 100 miles. Looking forward to it. And of course, I've been riding Zwift so much. Then when I planned the route in Strava, it gave me an estimated time to complete of 3 hours and 13 minutes.
That's pretty slow for you.
You're right. Oh my goodness. That's blazing fast for even Zwift.
What have I done now?
Good morning, Andy Watson. Good to have you. Hope your vacation's going well. I'll be enjoying a vacation next week in Tucson. In other words, I'll be getting fried to a crisp.
It's family vacation or riding vacation?
Family. I'll be bringing my bike. In fact, the Fondo we're doing on Saturday is en route to visiting the family. But yeah, the main objective is not riding. Dave says, woo. Oh, geez. Just got an uh-oh email. You lost your KOM on sprint reverse by 4 seconds. I think it's a Strava one, or a Zwift one. And I'm pretty sure that's not true because I was tied with like 3,000 people on that one. Time to go do my flagging duties. Keep Strava safe. He averaged 104.3 miles an hour at 150 watts and a heart rate of 114. Impressive. Ah, late join. That's what it was. Lag. Bad GPS data.
GPS data on a fake ride. Okay.
Go. My duty on the Stravas is done this morning. Done my part to keep it safe, secure, and believable. You should get a discount off Strava Premium for how many flags you do per month. People might...
That wouldn't encourage bad behavior, would it?
Didn't think that one through.
Flag.
Right.
It would only work if you were granted, if they actually checked them and only ones that were valid.
Yeah, I
added
guess.
A point, and ones that were invalid took away points.
Yeah. There you go. I think they review them if the person who uploads contests it. I think.
Or do they just auto put it back in? I reckon
wait.
if someone contests it, it just wants to go back in. And then
Maybe.
probably if someone types it again.
Maybe it takes like 5 back and forths before they look at it. Best kids bike for 6-year-old girl that is not specialized.
Well, most kids' bikes are specialised to kids. Well, you either need to buy top brand new that holds its value, or go second hand.
Yeah, I go second hand. They're gonna grow too fast. Ooh. Oh, Kev says you bought new for your bike, and from what I can tell, you're still growing. We're not talking about my ego, Kev. I mean, the price difference is very large for those kind of bikes. We're like $50 versus $300, which I guess if you're only buying one is not a big deal, but when you're buying 5,
To be fair, I mean, he's bought his son a TT bike. It's just a bit big for him, so he's just waiting for him to grow into it and using it while he waits. Yeah.
There you go. Now we're talking. I thought you were talking about when I modified the Strider bike with the paper plate on the rear wheel to make it look like it had a disc wheel, and like zip tied a piece of wood to it to look like it had aero bars on it.
I mean, if you produced a white paper to explain the aero gains on that, you could sell it for several $1,000s.
And you right?
I mean,
Faster than the specialized carbon Strider. Kev, you know the buzz as well as me, Andy. It will be in bits before his kid is big enough to ride it. Hashtag Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, but it won't be in bits, it'll just be well tested.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not getting a digital bike. Why would it be in bits? Jeez, Kev, we're talking about real metal. Don claims his first bike when he was 7 was an adult-sized frame, and the top tube was. I rode standing with body over top tube. Maybe I read that wrong. Because he couldn't fit on the seat, so he's just sitting on the top tube.
I think until I bought my own first bike with the, as an adult, it was the first time I owned a bike that wasn't in danger of castrating me when I got off the seat. Top tubes were so high. Standover clearance was not a thing.
Okay. Oh, Kev. It's not good for family planning, John. Exactly. To the Green Arch. How far away is that? Tiff's up in the pace here. Oh, it's the KOM thing. It's not really much of a KOM. So I'm thinking whatever that new world is drops tonight is my guess. What do you think, Andy?
I know they've released it already on the app. You would have thought they would like be spamming social media for like a week just to get penetration and kind of consumer awareness, rather than just like 2 days. But I don't know. Maybe the weekend. I don't know.
Okay. So you think longer? You think they haven't been piping it long enough?
It's difficult because I mean, how long does it take them to put out a update on the app in Apple?
Oh, I think the world will be live. I think the world will be live before Apple can get to it. Hasn't that been the case in the past? Because they've always, unless they've snuck it in behind the sheets, and they just are enabling it on all platforms.
Yeah, when I did Apple, I meant more the App Store, but I mean Apple TV, because obviously it's dropped to be turned on in the Android, which is where the maps come from, isn't it?
That's the companion app, I think. I don't know if it was the game app, and I presume the same map exists in the IPA for the iPhone, because there was
but generally the iPhone kind of release is normally longer, isn't it? Just to get approvals and stuff.
But there was recently a companion app update that said something about improved process for inviting club members. I went and looked. It was like, it's the same crap.
Maybe. I mean, I thought they were giving themselves a couple of days leeway, but yeah, you might be right. I mean,
now they haven't updated the main game though for Apple TV, iPhone, etc. But it's not that I'm aware of.
I mean, you'd think if they were sensible, they'd drop it on a weekend. Oh, well, if they trusted their development, they'd drop it on a weekend.
No,
But
they don't. And they shouldn't. Dropping it and running away from your keyboards, bad idea.
yeah, you can. If you're doing a big update, you pay your people to work the weekend.
Well, there you go. Would you work for Zwift on the weekend?
If it was once every 3 months and
Yeah.
they paid me triple to be in on that weekend and it was in my contract and understood from when I started working,
Sure.
then yeah.
But they
Got
can
time
also
off in
save
lieu.
money if they just release on Wednesday. And it costs them less money. Because they clearly have a very limited budget without a whole lot of funds. This sarcasm for any of you who didn't quite catch that?
So there's no new world? Is that what you guys are saying?
Well, we're having a debate as to when we think they will and or should release it. I think they're going to drop it Wednesday because they have historically screwed up the wagon by doing big releases Wednesday night. Andy thinks they should wait till the weekend. I could see you working for Zwiftwag's communications officer. What? I'm sorry. So my job would be, I'm sorry, sir, that it's broken. Could you turn it off and back on again? Is that what you mean?
Tech support level 1 and level 2 and level 3 and level 4.
Midweek makes sense because they get a couple days before everyone's in the office, line ducks up in a row, release it Wednesday night, and they've at least got 1, potentially 2 days, depending on how lazy their developers are. I mean, I rarely work Fridays, so
So the big question is it going to be released, and has there been a world yet it's been released without Min riding it first and posting on Strava?
but I think Mayfield did some of them.
I don't know. I've
That
only
could
ever
be
seen
coming-
men do 'em.
Could be coming today. Could be in the works right now. That being said, I don't think previous worlds have had this much of trickled hype from Zwift as previous ones.
We got the trees like in the forest on Titans Grove released, I think.
Because it's clearly a, marketing designed all this information they're leaking early on a schedule, specific details, days. What do you think, Chris? As a developer, when will Zwift release the new world?
They're hold on for a month.
A couple of months. There's a man who's been around Zwift for a while.
They're at the period where they just started working on it and say, "Oh, look at the screen cap."
Well, have you seen the map that got released in
Yeah, I
the
saw that.
mobile companions? Yep.
I've also seen a map for GTA 6. Doesn't mean anything. Now, they may put some assets in today. I don't know, don't they have a week of the month that they usually update?
I never paid that close of attention.
You're right about Wednesdays, but I'm not sure if they have a schedule. I think next release they'll put in some assets.
And that's it. Why aren't we stalking Min's Strava feed right now? They may not need to do the Min upload because everyone already has a map. Huh, I wasn't following him. Whoops. I mean, yesterday he did say warming up the legs for ODivaZ, whatever that means. So maybe that's today. Maybe today is ODivaZ. Whatever that means.
Makes sense to everybody. Welcome to ODivaZ.
What is Kev? What does it matter anyway? It'll still be the same with sandbaggers. Hey yo. They'll just have real sand to ride on. That's the only difference.
The fence won't work.
I mean, don't the Japanese have those like mad games, like TV games shows where like they electrocute people and when they get questions wrong and things like that. So maybe they will bring back the fence that electrocutes you if you go past it with the Japanese release.
Corporal punishment is legal in Japan. The real question is, at what part of the wagon, if it does get released tomorrow or tonight, at what part of the wagon do I jump ship and go check out the new world? Because I could probably ride every road in 4 hours.
Someone's done a comparison post based on the size of the pens and overlaid it on Watopia. You can see how big it is.
That's assuming the pens are same relative size, but probably a pretty...
Why would they not? I mean, it's not like Swift to do more developing than they need to do. Just lift and shift,
make
yeah?
Make the pens bigger, because they're running out of space in the current ones, so they design them bigger in the new one. I don't know, I'm not saying it's a bad assumption. I'm just saying it's possible that that's off. But it's the
What I
only
find
real
interesting-
metric we have to go by.
What I find interesting is that it was developed, or the idea was to develop it in conjunction with the UCI with the Olympics, but there is no Olympic branding on it, and it doesn't seem to have any of the Olympic course. So it's just themed Japan, not a tie-in to the Olympics.
Fair, do any of the maps, when viewed from above, have Olympic branding? Or any, like,
Well, I mean, the
previous
marketing
world?
post, the marketing post they released on like Instagram and Twitter.
Sure.
You know, they've even released the name, you know, of the island or whatever. Yeah, but I never finished watching Lost, so could you just summarize the plot of all the series in 16,000 words? Because that's probably how much you need.
The plot is cliffhangers, you
Yeah,
get
pretty
lost, you come back for more, they get more money because you came back for more, rinse and repeat, until they run out of ways to confuse you, and the season ends, or the series ends. That's Lost in a nutshell. Welcome, welcome, Charisse. So, Charisse, have you seen the Japan hype stuff?
No,
Mmm.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
There's a new world that Zwift has been teasing over the last couple days
Oh
in
yeah.
their social media posts.
Oh,
They had fog and a bridge.
And gravel, it appeared.
Well, Justin, that precludes you from wanting to ride it anyway, right? You should tell them.
Precludes anybody. I mean, come on, who rides the jungle? Right? Am I right?
I take the ebb there once every 2 months, and it's very mixed reviews.
Exactly. I mean, they do it because it's the craze in all of cycling. So you got to put something in there. Because, yeah, I'm going to go train for gravel indoors. It's going to be real similar and lifelike, I'm sure. Pretty soon they're going to sell a fog machine you shove a bunch of dust into, and it just blows it in your face when you're riding in the gravel sections. That'll be the next upgrade to the Wahoo fan.
Well, I think they've missed a trick, because what you do is you have a buyback program for trainers.
Okay.
You buy back old ratchety trainers where the bearings are gone, and then sell them as gravel specific.
Oh boy.
Oh, I've already got one of those, actually.
You got a gravel trainer, Dave? Dude.
Yeah, it's an R1, man. It's awesome. It's an R1G.
Oh. I don't think you're putting your heart and soul into indoor gravel cycling, Wags. You're right, Kev, I'm not. My bike is not tubeless, so I can't do gravel on it. It's too much of a risk.
Talking of tubeless, I converted my bike yesterday,
Nice.
for the first time.
Have you ridden out on it yet, or waiting for it to seal?
No, I haven't ridden out on it. I did it in preparation that I might be, because I had punches at the weekend, and so I was buying new tyres anyway, so I went tubeless, and I was potentially going to be racing yesterday, but didn't feel great after the vaccine. So, it hasn't been outside. So the tyres haven't gone down. Took a bit of effort to, one of them's went on it pretty easy. The other one didn't inflate, because I'm only using a floor pump, not anything specific.
Oh. Yep.
I ended up having to use the CO2 to get it to pop on even.
Yeah.
Even though I know you're not meant to, but
Well, my bike that I got after the truck accident, I've had tubeless. Knock on wood, I've had 0 flats on it. And I've gone through a whole set of tires.
so I took a bit of a risk because my bike is like what 4 years old, 5 years old, 4 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And it came with tubeless ready wheels,
Okay.
but not set up as tubeless. But it had the rim tape, so.
Did you add more rim
I
tape
didn't
to be sure?
No,
Or to
I
replace
just left it. It seemed to be in okay shape, so
Okay.
I left it and it stayed up. So
So Justin, did you add more sealer every year?
Probably more often than per year. I think the last set of tubes probably had way more sealant in them than necessary. Since I was, I mean tires. Yeah, I put tubes inside my tubeless. You know, just to be sure. Just kidding.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, I meant tires. Yeah, because the sealant will dry up and harden, especially if you're, well, probably at the same rate if you're riding it actively versus not, but I guess I was thinking in my mind is that most other components don't just like wear out from sitting there, but your sealant will dry up if you like leave it all winter. That's true, Dave.
Eric
Yes.
calls them Stanimals, doesn't he?
Supposedly, yeah. It'll dry up a little bit.
Okay. I mean,
Most
it's
people
sealed
just-
in there, so where would it go?
If you're adding like 30 grams of extra weight with new sealant being added, I mean, you're negating the $400 you spent to get the 30 grams back on your crankset or whatever.
Not about the weight necessarily.
But what happens when you're stranded in the middle of the desert, no water left? You cut open your tires and you drink the sealant. That'll get you at least.
So you can die quicker.
Right?
Well, I assume with road tires, you probably, if you're replacing your tires once a year, you're just going to do it when you do it. With mountain bike tires, you do, since they last, you know, most people don't wear out a set of tires every year, so
Right.
Yeah, but
add to it.
Dave, you said you've been outside once this year so far.
Yeah, you better not wear out bare tires.
Hey, I rephrased it. It's actually been twice. Once on the road bike, once on the mountain bike. So
Your tires are gonna last till they start perishing from the rubber breaking down.
So Kev asks, apart from obviously not getting as many punctures, what are the benefits? Better rolling resistance with tubeless? I also think it's better ride feel on road, at least.
better ride feel, better traction on
Yep. Correct.
off-road, whether it's cross
Yeah.
or mountain bike, because you can go about 30% less PSI.
Right. I used to run 90 to 100 PSI with tubes, and I run 70 to 75 with tubeless.
It's like riding around on your couch. It's awesome.
All right.
All right, I got to go to the champagne room. See you guys.
See you, Bussy.
Yeah.
RGT, works a new course every day.
Have fun.
Reese, you're running tubeless, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
We got some of your tubeless sprayed in our face 2 years ago. I remember that.
Yep.
Going up, is that tortilla flats?
Sometime.
In one of the races I was in recently this year, I forget which one, not that you would differentiate them. Teammate was right in front of me, started spraying sealant at me. So like, he like pops around his back tire to get it to seal up, it seals, and then like 2 minutes later, spitting again, like 5 times over.
That's always nice.
And apparently it finally sealed, and I think he finished with like 30 or 40 PSI in his tire.
Wow. Pretty good.
Yeah, right? That would feel pretty squirrely. Wouldn't give you a whole lot of confidence.
Oh. I'd be a little nervous.
You've seen the run flat liner, right, from the lift? Basically foam that you put in the tire that if, you know, you're leaking out your tubeless, you still can run pretty well with like complete flat tire.
Oh yeah.
What's it
Big
called?
signature. I know it's by Victoria. I don't know its name. I know you probably can search Victoria Run Flat.
So it's like a foam that you inject in the tire?
Fine, fine. The cover's just
No,
there to
it's just-
stop birds pooing on it.
You insert it before you mount the tire.
Oh,
so the air
like a foam
compresses
core.
it down.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it. I've seen ones where it's like the whole tire is just like a solid core tire for like commuters.
Yeah. No, this works with any other tires.
Interesting.
I'm listening to the commentary on the Giro, and it just strikes me that one of the things they keep doing is they go, "Oh, we don't know this. Maybe someone on social media can update us. Like, what's the rule on this, or are they allowed to do this today?" And it's like, didn't that used to be the job of the commentators?
Yep.
To actually know stuff and impart that knowledge to the audience, not the other way around. Like, read the road book and read the rules before the stage, do their prep.
Right.
Now it's just turn up and
Hey, what's up, Lionel? Glad to have you on the stream.
Ineos are on a we can't be bothered day today. They're 11 minutes to the breakaway now.
Oh, jeez.
In about 50k. It's only about 160k stage, I think, today.
Another exciting news, I'm getting a new front door. Woo!
Exciting.
We ordered it a long time ago. Finally got delivered. It should get installed and painted within the next week or so. It almost took us just as long to find the right door handle as it did to pick the right door.
Guess what? Your kids will still slam it.
Yeah, right. I guess the reason it took so long to pick the door handle is because we bought a third-party smart lock. That was, so we were trying to find a handle that matched the color. Anyways, it was close. It's not an exact match, whatever. Tiffany say she got blown over on her bike yesterday?
She said she almost did.
Oh.
She didn't.
Not all of us weigh 200 pounds, wags, and just, wind just parts around us.
Yeah, you need to lose some weight if you weigh 200 pounds. $187 right now. Thank you very much. Because I'm so obviously offended by weight comments. Yeah.
Sorry, I made a weight comment. I'll be banned by Swift, won't I?
Right? Yes, because you said it on Discord and it came through my ears and into the game. I think I just saw you on the blacklist.
I don't think you can call it a blacklist anymore, wags. You're now. I don't know what list you're on now.
I'm not even touching that. A banned list? I don't think blacklist and whitelist spurred from any type of racial conflict. I think it was just a poor developer's choice in words. minutes here. We'll be done. We're gonna see if Flo wants to take the channel here. Pop down and ask him. Hey Flo.
Yo, what's up?
Are you streaming, or do you want to stream when we're done here?
Oh, yeah, I'll get on. I'll go on the main
Okay.
channel after you're done.
Okay. I'll be done in about 5 minutes.
I see it. Thank you.
Go. Okay. Flo's gonna take over the main channel when we're done. Alrighty, folks. JFlo's on RGT. He'll be coming up in about 3 minutes. We got some people doing the Pave sprint here. Woo! Got some spicy sprints there. Let's see who gets it. If I recall, Reese was very high up on the sprint last time. Looks like she didn't go for it this time.
It's really easy today.
Whew. Oh. You're 25. Oh. Okay, so we got Flo coming up, and then tomorrow we got the wagon. Maybe we'll have a new world. Maybe it'll be a whole new world tomorrow. Who knows? But thanks everyone for joining. We'll sign off here. Take the live stream down so Flo can bring it up, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.